Nature Deficit Disorder, or NDD, isn't a medical condition. It's a metaphor coined by Richard Louv to describe the human costs of alienation from nature. The cost includes physical and emotional health problems and weaker ecological awareness. We'll explore them later. So, what causes NDD? If you grew up surrounded by skyscrapers, you might not even notice what you're missing. Add in addictive games and the comfort of aircon, suddenly a walk in the park doesn't sound that exciting anymore. Modern life makes it way too easy to stay indoors.
But hey, we're not here to put blame on couch potatoes. The disconnect between nature and humans is also shaped by the world in which we live in. Urbanization in crowded, land-scarce countries means fewer parks. And with our fast-paced lifestyles, we're too busy chasing goals to take a moment to slow down and reconnect with nature.
How does NDD affect us? When we lock ourselves in our rooms, we are more prone to develop problems like depression, ADHD, anxiety, and the list goes on. Students face an unreasonable amount of stress and expectations. The lack of engagement with the natural world increases the chances of burnout. Studies have shown that focusing on our computers and mobile devices all day disengages our senses. More importantly, it reduces our creativity and cognitive thinking. So the next time someone tells you to
take a walk
or
go out and get some sun,
maybe listen to them. Social media has reduced our attention span so much that half of you watching this video are probably already dozing off.
Are you still there? Okay, let's get back to the video.
With the internet filled with tons of content, important topics like conservation get overlooked online. For example, did you know that Malayan tigers are critically endangered with less than 150 of them left in Malaysia? Isolating ourselves from nature only makes us more blind to environmental issues and the outside world. Consequently, this lack of connection with nature impacts nature negatively.
To elaborate, the disconnect between people and nature has caused a lack of motivation to better care and understand biodiversity. This has caused a widespread disinterest and a lack of awareness regarding conservation efforts aimed at protecting an already severely threatened biodiversity. Andrew from EcoMai explains this very well.
So if I tell you, for example, hey, let's go save Taman Negara, and if you've not been to Taman Negara, you wouldn't care, like, it's just a name. But if you've been to Taman Negara, you see, oh, beautiful, the oranges live here, some beautiful animals and so on. And I tell you, hey, let's go protect Taman Negara, you say yes. Because you've been there, you've seen it, you've done it.
With the push for urbanization and economic growth, nature becomes increasingly seen as just a resource to be used. Many have started to objectify it, valuing it only for its economic benefits rather than appreciating its intrinsic worth, causing people to exploit biodiversity for economic growth. For example, in Malaysia, forests have destroyed to clear land for palm oil and rubber plantations, highly economically lucrative industries in Malaysia. Due to the nature deficit disorder, conservation efforts have been far from successful, making people apathetic to anthropogenic threats to wildlife and nature. The lack of connection is worrying and is set to become worse if action is not taken.
Despite living in an urbanized city like Singapore, pockets of nature are still closer and more accessible than you think. Here's what you can do to reconnect.
Of course, first would be to step out and explore. Head out to parks, nature reserves, or coastal boardwalks like MacRitchie Reservoir, Coney Island, or Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. Bring your family and friends along as you try to make outdoor time a part of your weekend routine.
Mother Nature shouldn't be separate from us. Change begins with just one choice. Step outside and reconnect with a future full of life. See you out there.